Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Here we have a Mazda CX-60. This is our flagship model. This is the Takumi plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, otherwise known as a PHEV. This is the Takumi spec, so the highest spec with the driver assistance pack, the panoramic roof and the convenience packs, all the packs. So a fully loaded car. It is our demonstrator. It was registered in April and it's covered about 4,200 miles. That's 4,200 and something miles. This is presented in machine grey. We actually had an audit yesterday, so we made sure all our cars were spick and span. So I thought I'd use this opportunity whilst the car is still clean to take the photos and videos. So I've taken a lot of detailed photos of the car, so please you can study them as well. I think it's a lovely combination. I am a fan of the light interiors, and I'm beginning to really fall in love with the CX-60. I'll be honest, when I first drove one, I wasn't massively impressed, but it was actually produced and developed at the time of COVID, where two people couldn't go out in a car and there was all the restrictions. So when it was initially brought to market, now this is no lie, so which is why I like to be transparent, there were some teething problems that have been resolved, niggly bits, but this is one of the later cars. So our first demonstrator that we had, I say I wasn't that impressed, but obviously the bits and pieces got resolved. But these later cars are lovely from the start. So yeah, very, very nice to drive, very, very fuel efficient, as you'd expect. Lots of room, lots of specification, just an all-round very, very good car. So let's take a look in the boot and then work our way to the inside. Right, so you've got the auto tailgate, which you can do from the car, from the key fob, or the boot, like I just did. Got this enormous boot. In there, there's actually like a dog guard and a net, luggage net, etc. Car comes with all the charging cables. These have a Bose premium sound system. There's one of the speakers under there. You've got a little 12-volt socket there, formerly known as a cigarette lighter, but I think a lot of people would have forgotten them by now. You've got these very clever seats that fold down. I remember the Mazda 6 when it came out in 2002, 2003, had them. They were known as Karakuri seats. It refers to like a children's toy, like a jack-in-a-box. And I can kind of see, yeah, the relevance there, jack-in-a-box and these sort of seats that fold down. You've got heated seats in the rear. You've got the, is it USB 3 or USB 2 sockets, so the newer USB sockets there. Look, you've even got a 3-pin plug, so you could charge up your electric bike. What would I be using that for? Probably I'll be using that to charge up my son's radio, or my son's and mine, radio control cars. We've got into racing radio control cars now, and I'll probably be charging that up using that 3-pin charger. I just want to draw your attention to the opening of this car. Just like the CX-5, opens up as at right angles. They've really got families in mind, whether you have, I don't know, less agile members of the family or the very young members of the family that need to be put in and out of a child seat. So it's a real family car. I'll pop this tailgate down. Now this is all-wheel drive, so it makes a great tow vehicle. Obviously all-terrain. Not that I'd imagine it would see much of that, but it's always good, you know, if you're coming out of a muddy field, etc. Very, very nice. Nice is a nice. I don't think nice describes it, but aggressive front end, I think. You've got the LED lights, all great stuff. Very long bonnet. Of course, this comes in 6 cylinders as well in the diesel. Fantastic car, by the way. I think it's the most environmentally friendly diesel, one of the lowest NOx ratings on the planet. So I suppose there's lots of other markets where diesels are very popular. Saying that, We have sold a diesel one, in fact the first diesel one, to a gentleman with a Tesla who part exchanged a Tesla, so how about that? Right, so do you know what I love about this car? The engine's not running, it's on though, look, we're on, and the heater's on, and it's nice and warm and toasty in here. Do like that. You've got this big centre console, but not big in his it's taking up all the room. It's just it's a lovely, it's like, I don't know, it just makes me want to drive. You've got heated seats, you've got cooled seats, and you can have them, you know, I'm normally the hot one, so cooled seats, passenger hot seats, vice versa, dual zone climate, all good stuff. Heated steering wheel, I'm going to leave that on. It's a bit cold today, so I'll turn that off. You know what, I might have the heated seats though, but not on 3. You've got 3 settings. I'll turn them down. Now the Takumi comes with the light interior. I'm a big fan of the light interior, and I think a lot of people are, but they're worried about keeping it clean. Of course, it doesn't get dirtier than the darker interiors. It just could show the dirt. And my view on this is I'd rather be able to see the dirt and clean the dirt. And I've had these cars. So I've got a young child, young son, 4.5. It's fine. It really is fine. Baby wipes are fantastic. They really are. But no, I don't think these light interiors are any more difficult to keep clean, to be honest. So if you do like it, go for it. Honestly, it's brilliant. And of course, you spend most of the time inside the car rather than on the outside looking at the car. Because you've got the convenience pack, comfort pack, so many packs on this car. You've got the electric steering column, yeah, 360 camera, blind spot monitoring, so if someone's to overtake you, the panoramic roof that opens, the list goes on and on. The radar cruise control, so that's a part of the driver assistance pack, otherwise it would be standard cruise control. There you go, that's what the sound, the horn sounds like. Oh, incidentally, a colleague of mine got locked in this car yesterday and the alarm went off, and it sounds like a fire alarm. First time I'd ever heard one. I was very, very confused. Automatic lights, wipers, adaptive lights, the list goes on. This is like driving the Starship Enterprise. A real fabulous car. Now, you've got driver assistance systems. A lot of these I've covered off. Yeah, radar, cruise control, etc. Safety alerts. Front cross traffic alerts if you're coming poking out of a junction, your driveway, a parking space, it will warn you. Same for the rear of the car, very, very handy. Lane departure warning if you're on those long journeys. I was driving home from Norfolk, Great Yarmouth last Saturday night. I went there and back all within about 6 hours. Kind of a wasted journey, but my son got very tired at a wedding we were attending, so headed back. And I could have really done with that. I was driving an old VW van, and it's fantastic. But when you're very tired, you could do with these warnings, you know, or you're veering out of a lane, or someone's coming on the inside or the outside. That would have really come in handy, especially in the bad weather. Collision avoidance, smart brake support, smart city brake support, lane keep assist. It'll keep you in the lane. Oh, that's another thing I really missed last week. Speed alert, the list goes on. These are incredibly well spec'd. You've got EV mode, off-road mode, normal, sport mode. Basically, you get about 40 miles pure EV. At the moment, look at this. So we've got a quarter of a tank of fuel. Is it quarter? Just over half a tank of fuel. Bearing in mind, this is a small tank of fuel. Yeah, it's small. Oh, I think it's 40 litres, 50 litres. It's not very much at all. So you'll get 140 miles on the charge with the half a tank, and this is about 50 mpg. We've only been obviously going just round town here. Now, a home charger, I would say, is a useful thing to have, because then you can take a real advantage, you know, off the EV mode, you know, and the combination of them both. Performance is, it works out 300 odd horsepower. I mean, it goes like a ballistic missile. Definitely enough power for me. Yeah, as I say, drives very, very well. Okay. But yeah, about 40 miles pure electric. But if you change your driving style and your mindset with these sort of plug-in hybrids, imagine car of this size as well, you'll have a driveway, you get home, you plug it in, okay, and then you can, you know, and then on your longer journeys or on your quicker journeys, because it can actually run on EV up to quite a high speed, but the combination of the two, absolutely fantastic. You can, of course, put it on charge mode. Kind of defeats the object though, but look, you put it on charge mode, the engine will actually start up and charge your engine. All right. I want to charge target. So look at that, 80% whilst driving. That's good enough, isn't it? So yes, now a few things about us. We are a Mazda dealer, obviously, but we welcome any form of part exchange, any make and model, two wheels. Don't get many two wheels, but four-wheel cars. Any make and model, very, very welcome, and you'll get the best deal with a part exchange, despite all these things you hear on these heavily advertised companies, websites, radio, etc., etc. Do punch your reg number in, do all those things you're heavily encouraged to do, but get in touch with us, okay? We've got fantastic finance facilities, okay? I say the best part exchange facility. We can take more photos, videos of this car. Mind you, it is in use as well, so the mileage will alter, all right? But get in touch if there's anything you'd like to know about this vehicle or any of our vehicles. We are here to help, and do check out our reviews. It'll give you a good idea of what sort of people we are to do business with, okay? So the car will come with the remainder of the manufacturer's warranty, which will give you a warranty till, hang on, 2023 and through 2026, April 2026, okay? Sounds far away, but I'm sure it'll come up very, very quickly. So if if there's anything you'd like to know, give us a shout. If it's outside our regular business hours, don't let that put you off inquiring. Ping us an email. We do pick them up out of hours, or even leave us a voicemail and we shall come back to you. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I have, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.